Hey guys, Argo here. The developers of the game Valorant, Riot Games, apparently they have a anti-cheat engine that installs with their beta of Valorant that gives itself administrative privileges and installs itself on the back end of your computer without your knowledge. And as somebody who is actively trying to acquire one of the beta codes for Valorant, I don't really feel comfortable playing the game knowing that such a feature is in there. So this was posted 3 days ago and was even corroborated by a user on the throwaway account who was a Riot Games developer, like a developer person, not a developer company. Okay, so let's see what we got here. As I said, the anti-cheat starts up on the computer boot and runs all the time, even when you're not playing the game. That is my issue here. Not the fact that it's capable of doing this, but the fact that they didn't think it was, worth informing the user that they're going to have a program with enhanced privileges running in the background of most people's computers, which I don't really fuck with. That's kind of shady to me. Now, I just think it's really, really strange how this was just so easily overlooked and people just don't seem to care. Like, I just cannot condone this. I can't. If this turns out to be some sort of if there turns out to be layers to this shit and there's some sort of caveat or some malicious intent behind this, I'm not gonna say I'd be surprised, but I'd definitely be disappointed. And I'm not saying it's there, but I'm also just saying that it's definitely a possibility that somebody, even if it's not the company who created this software, to take advantage of it, simply because of how high level of an access it has to the rest of your computer. See, this is what I'm talking about. Because the permissions of this program are so high, if somebody finds a way to access this program and the permissions that this program holds, they could just do whatever the fuck they want on their computer because they have level 0 administrator privileges. Now, I believe there's actually an official statement. Yes, it has been confirmed by Riot Arkham over at r/Valorant. Let's see. Like, I understand the reason this anti-cheat is the way it is. I completely understand why they would try to go so hard. And I applaud them for trying their best, but you should have told us you were going to put such a powerful program on our computers without our permission. Like, literally just ask for a checkbox, my nigga. That's like all we want. Control. Okay, so Riot Arkham assures that this file, the anti-cheat software for Valorant, doesn't scan anything unless the game is running. Unfortunately, you can remove it, but the game Valorant doesn't work without the anti-cheat software installed on your computer, and you will have to reinstall it before playing Valorant. See, I also dislike this implementation. It may make sense to write in a vacuum with their own games and player base, but we play many games from various developers. If everyone opted for system drivers for anti-cheat and multiplayer games, the chances of severe vulnerabilities of a system with various games go up. Not every developer follows rigorous code writing policies or performs vulnerability audits on their software. See, this is my issue. This line right here. The example is redundant as well. No code is unbreakable. If a game becomes a key to millions of computers, which is my issue, that's what the administrator privileges basically gives you. It gives you God privileges on any computer. So for a program to have this and then just run unmonitored makes me uncomfortable. I guess this guy was behind the was on the team that made the anti-cheat for League of Legends. Interesting. Okay, right. So if we're gonna talk about this, we have to talk about Tencent. Okay, so Riot Games is owned by Tencent, who has a significant history of abusing user software to basically sell their information to other people. And according to Riot Games, when this whole issue was brought up about the anti-cheat software, at first they released a statement saying that they're going to they've been having an quote unquote outside teams look into the anti-cheat software and do checkups to make sure it's, you know, doing its job properly and not doing all this other fuck shit, which is great. But like, how do we know we could trust those people? And are these logs and audits going to be made public? Is what everybody who has half a brain is thinking. I don't think they're gonna go public with that kind of stuff. And as I said, as someone who was actively trying to acquire a beta version of this game so I could play it for you guys, I am really disappointed, and this does make me hesitant about trying the beta, even if I do get a code. As of the time this video is recording, I do not currently have a code for Valorant. Happy National Horny Day. And I just want good things for this game without it, you know, trying to fuck us all in the ass. And I want everybody to be up to date on what's really going on in this situation. So I'm trying my best. I guess League of Legends Philippines had a Bitcoin miner hidden in their installer SDK or something like that. But yeah, as the original poster said, it has been confirmed as intended behavior that the program runs the way it does. And while I also don't exactly enjoy it functioning that way, I completely understand why it does. But I also think some lines on the sand need to be drawn very clearly for this sort of stuff. That's really it. I hope this game does great things, or at least does better. This has been Argo signing out, making sure your computer stays safe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.